Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. Okay. It's now time for the worst part of the game. It's now time for Big the Cat's story. And basically, in terms of the general plot, Big really doesn't do jack shit. Like, he's not really involved in the main plot at all, really. It's more of a thing of he's best buddies with Froggy, and Froggy has, you know, has Chaos's tail and also has one of the Chaos Emeralds. So he kind of gets sucked into the plot that way, does Big. But he doesn't really have an impact on the story, as it were. He's just kind of there. One thing I will say is that I do actually it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I kind of like the music in Big's story. It's kind of fun, upbeat kind of music, and I kind of like it. But so yeah, this is the voice actor for Big is the same voice actor as for Duke Nukem, which is one of the weirdest things ever.
What's up with the tail?
So yeah. By the way, this is something else. Big just has a Chaos Emerald.
Hey, wait a minute.
As a fucking lucky charm. He just has a Chaos Emerald because it's his lucky charm. What the shit, Big? What the fuck are you doing, lad? So yeah. I mean, I think the only reason why they actually included this big story in Sonic Adventure was because at the time, when the Dreamcast launched, they released a controller for or they had plans to release it, at least, a controller for the Dreamcast, which was basically a fishing rod. And the only game that they had at the time for it would have been, at the time of its eventual release, would be Sega Bass Fishing. Yeah, I can't get that one. I thought I could go back and get the first thing. What's the word I'm looking for? The first power-up. First main power-up, but no, apparently not. So yeah, so pretty much the only reason they put Big the Cat's fishing gameplay in here was so that you could use... So there was another game that could use the official, like, fishing rod controller. So that's why we have to suffer through this bullshit. Yeah, this is a long part because I basically just went through the whole thing in one go. It was just like, I'll just get through Big's story and I'll just turn it into one big part so we can get it fucking done and out of the way, because nobody fucking likes it. It sucks. So yeah, something which Big has, which a lot of other characters don't have, is he has optional power-ups. He has basically scattered throughout the world these laws. And basically what they do is increase your fishing rod's power so that you can catch bigger fish. Because the bigger fish you can catch in the overworld, the more points you can score, if you actually give a flying fuck about that shit. I think you have to do it too if you want 100% of the game. If you want all trophies, all achievements, then you have to do it, but I don't give a shit. So I'm not doing it. So anyway, I think we're... Oh! Damn it, Big, you're so fat. So yeah, first level. First level is Twinkle Park, so let's head in that direction, shall we? Sorry about that, my throat is still pretty shit.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
So yeah. So anyway, to head into Twinkle Park. This actually takes a while. I don't know why, but the first time I ran up to it, it just wouldn't open. So eventually I was like, right, can't go that way. Oh, it opens. There you go. So now it's time for level 1. So yeah, what is Big's gameplay? It's fishing. Basically, Froggy is fucked off. And you think Big would take the hint. But no. So, here's how this works. You cast the line, and you press the X button to kind of reel it back in. And that it kind of attracts the fish, and more importantly, Froggy. When he bites, press the X button again, and it'll go into hit mode. And then it's just a case of reel it in without letting the line break. So just keep reeling it in, and boom, you get Froggy, and that's the end of the level. So yeah, that is essentially every single level in Big Story. You cast your line, you catch Froggy, and you're done. In order to get the highest scores, basically you need to go basically catch every single fish in the pond, in the area where you're fishing for that level. And then once you've done that, catch Froggy, and there you go, max points. High score. So yeah, what we want. So what are we doing next? Okay. So next we need the ice key, because we need to go to the we need to go to the Mystic Ruins, and we need to go to Ice Cap. That's level number 2.
Headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
So yeah, up we go. And Big, his fat ass can barely fit in the train. Okay. It's like it's interesting. I've gone back and forth over the years on which I hate more, Amy's gameplay or Big's gameplay, because it's kind of a thing where I hate Amy's gameplay because she's just a worse Sonic. Like, she's slow as shit, she's got a terrible jump, and she's just kind of a pain in the ass to control. And I hate Big's story because he offers nothing to the main overall plot, really. And the fact that he's a completely different gameplay style, which nobody fucking wants. So I've gone backwards and forwards over time, but before I mention that, power up. This is the first major power up. It's the life belt. It basically means you can go into the water and fish from directly in the body of water. Technically, it should make it easier to catch all the fish, to catch Froggy. In all honesty, it really doesn't. I mean, all it means is that basically, you know, basically it means that when you jump in the water, you can just kind of jump up and kind of float out. Big is the fastest on the fucking ladders. I don't know why. So yeah, my general feeling about this at this moment in time is that I think that Big's gameplay is worse, and the reason why I think it's worse is basically because Big's story is just, well, he has no story significance, whereas at least Amy has a little bit of story significance. And there's the fact that the gameplay is just, it's not needed. Nobody fucking wants it. Why would I play a Sonic the Hedgehog game to fucking fish? I'll get Sega Bass Fishing if I want to fish, man. So yeah. So in order for this level, basically you have to jump off that mountain and hit this ice patch, and then you can start fishing. It's kind of weird as well because Big can also get power-ups. Like, he can break capsules and get like invincibility and get ring boxes and all that shit, and I don't really understand what the point of it is. But there you go. Now you might be looking at this thinking this doesn't look too bad. You're actually clearing this pretty quick.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I beat the whole Big's entire story in about an hour. So it's about the same length as Amy's story. But to be honest, the fishing controls, the first time I picked it up and started playing, damn, it takes a while for you to get used to it. Sorry about that. So yeah, but damn. Look, I'm just gonna keep playing. This story fucking sucks. Big is not necessary. There's a reason why Big never comes back. Oh, you know what? Sorry, he comes back once. He comes back in Sonic Heroes. But he basically is just like a fat piece of shit in that. He just kicks people's asses. You know, he's just the power character for Amy's group. And that's about it.
Glad I found you.
He's so fucking creepy, dude. Why? No wonder the frog wants to run away from you, you fat piece of shit.
Oh, now what am
Yeah,
I gonna do?
I think that's part of the reason as well why they did it. They just decided, let's just make Big the comic relief character. Which is like, dude, we don't need it. Stop. So yeah, while I'm here, it's time for us to find our final main power-up for Big. You need to go back to his house, to where his bed is. So, yeah, and this area is pretty shit with any of the characters in terms of trying to get going, because the terrain, all the characters get stuck on the terrain on this piece of shit. But Big and Amy are particularly bad because they're so fucking slow. Yeah, I don't know why he speeds up, but doesn't really speed up. His animations speed up, and that's about it. So yeah, come on, Big, you can do it. Big, you've got to work on your cardio, buddy. Fucking hell, this is awful. Oh God. Yeah, this was the part which I was dreading throughout the entire recording process, because I just don't like it. Anyway, we're going back to Big's bed, because he's lazy. So yeah, push. Push. Oh my god, glitching. There you go. And we get the power-up, which is the Super Rod equivalent.
The power rod.
Yeah, it's the power rod.
Now have longer
So we can
casting
cast longer
distance.
distances, and, you know, that's about it. But yeah, that's the last major power-up for Big. He's got his floaties, and he's got his new rod. So now we've got that, we can just move on to the next level. So let's get going. Oh dear God. I'm sorry, I just hate it. I hate him. He's a piece of shit. And I had so many issues fucking just trying to get around with this fat prick. See, he's too fat to get through that gap. Jesus Christ. Alright, where do we go now, Big? Tell me, buddy. Oh my god, he's got sandals. I never noticed he's got sandals. Oh my god, he's the worst of the worst. Oh, shit. Okay. Next level. So, yeah, the next level we've got to go to... stupid car. Don't park there. We need to go to... Emerald Coast? See, I keep mixing up names. It's not Wave Ocean, that's 06. Is it Emerald Coast? Please tell me it's Emerald Coast. There you go. Stage 3. I think we've got 2 more levels after this. Now this track here, I actually kind of like. It's kind of nice. There's a secret cove that you can go into as well in this area, which will give you, if I remember correctly, I think that's where one of the next lore power-up is. You can also catch swordfish here, which is kind of nice. The one thing which I'm kind of annoyed about is that you can never come here as Sonic. Or Tails or Knuckles, you know, one of the faster characters. I think it would be fun to kind of come here and kind of have a wander around as a Sonic or something, but no. But there we go, level done. So like I said, I'm making this look much more bearable than it is. And we've got the frog, everything's fine.
Froggy?
Big, the fuck are you doing, you piece of shit?
Uh-oh.
It's kind of like... This story could have ended so much
Hold
fucking
on
faster.
there. Come back, please. Give me my friend back.
Here, that's
I'm
what I
begging
mean.
you,
He's
please.
the comic relief dumbass. And that's it. So yeah, next level we have to go on to is, I believe, the egg carrier. Yeah, we have to go to the egg carrier to get to Hot Shelter. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. I don't put much to memory with this game, with this story, I'll be honest.
Froggy? This place doesn't look familiar to me at all.
I think that's supposed to be kind of the humor as well, is that it's just this dumbass big cat just finding himself in the most absurd situations and in the most absurd places, you know what I mean? But it doesn't make it more bearable. Anyway, so Hot Shelter. Head over here. Jump on the thing. You can do it. There you go. Level 4. Oh, I think this is the last level. Yes, it is the last level. Sorry, we've got 4 levels. Sorry about that. Okay. What I actually kind of like about this level, actually, is that there's actually a bit of a build-up to it. So you, like I say, look, there's a power-up. And you can kill enemies with your fishing rod. Why the fuck are you giving Big speed shoes? Oh my god. Whatever. So, yeah. Like I said, I like this level because there's a bit of a build-up. You get to do a bit of platforming for a little bit. Before you then stuck doing more fishing bullshit. I mean, I guess, you know, rings-wise... Look at my shield. I think rings-wise, it does add more points, so it does improve your rank, I suppose. But with... Because I think... Even if you've got invincibility or a shield, if your line breaks, you still die. So I don't think it like saves you. I don't think even those power-ups save you from like breaking your line on that kind of thing. Right, we got him. This one took me the longest, I think, just because I had a bit of a hard time landing it inside Froggy's kind of radius. I'm yanking on it like a motherfucker. So yeah, you have to pull it in. You have to kind of shift the analog stick. Yeah, the left analog stick, while you're pressing the X button to lure it to reel him in. And there you go. Yeah, this took me like 2.5 minutes. That's the longest by far. And you'll notice that all the points are kind of low. It's just because I'm not going after any of the fish because I don't care. I now have my frog. Nothing can go wrong now. Yeah, he looks like he wants to fucking run away.
Huh?
Now it's at this... This is the point where I was like, Takal, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you showing a flashback to this stupid purple cat? He's not gonna do anything. He just wants to fish. The only thing he thinks about is fishing and frogs. He doesn't care about echidnas. He doesn't care about Chaos Emeralds.
Is it alright for me to be here?
Yeah, it's so strange, man. Why did they bother?
Trust me? So these are the 7 emeralds.
You know, it's just kind of a thing where I'm like... There isn't a reason to do this? Like, you didn't need to have a Takal flashback for Big. Big doesn't care. I mean, at least the rest of the characters you play as are, like...
Could it be?
Trying to do things like save the world and be involved in that process. Big just doesn't give a shit. He wants to fish, and that's it.
The controller itself. he the emerald that controls the 7 chaos?
And yeah, and this is the for Big. He gets like one of the most important cutscenes where it's talking about the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald and their relationship and how they relate to Chaos and all this shit. And it gets shown to this stupid asshole.
If something happens now, there's no point to my rescuing you. I don't know who would bother to save us both.
By the way,
We better get going.
who signed off on this voice choice? It's so bad.
Resuming monorail operations.
So yeah, this one annoyed me for a little bit. Because you might think, hey, just get on that center circle thing up there and you'll be able to leave. No. They change it up for big story alone. Oh right, I'm showing this off. Fuck. So I said I was going to show off where the actual Chow Garden was. So it's here. There's a door which has these letters around them, in front of them. Hit the letters to spell Eggman, and it opens up, and there's a little bit of a portal pad. Jump on it. Continue without saving. Yeah, fuck this. Here we are. We're at the Chow Garden, and I'm leaving. Fuck this shit. But yeah, that's where you can take your egg and where you can do the Chow Garden stuff for SA1. Not really much of a point. Oh yeah, what did I show here? Oh, I think there is another lore that you can find in the area where in the cell area. Yeah, here it is. Sorry about that. Fuck. Jump on top. And there you go. New lore. Use this to catch bigger fish. Yeah, so if you want to catch the biggest fish in the game, then you have to get all the lore power-ups. Since I don't care, we're moving on. So yeah, for this one, to leave, you have to press this little button to call the monorail, and then you leave that way. I don't know why they decided to do that for Big's story alone, but hey, can't complain. What am I talking about? I've done nothing but complain. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we need to head towards where Chaos is. For the final part of the story, which is the boss fight. Yes. Big the Cat has a boss fight against Chaos 4. Against Chaos 6.
So, I see you're
Oh no,
trying to
that's what it
escape.
is. I think
Right on time.
this is actually kind of important.
Chaos, grab him. Get that
Because I think
frog.
this is how he transforms into
And don't
Chaos.
forget the Chaos Emerald.
This is how he transforms into Chaos 6. Because this is Chaos 4. Yeah, that's right. So here we got Chaos 4, and then Froggy is forced to throw up the Chaos Emerald, which is... How the fuck did that fit inside you, buddy? So yeah, so it shows how Chaos 4 becomes Chaos 6.
All right, and now for the frog.
And now he's going to steal the
is
frog.
Possessed by your tail. Once
So
you
yeah,
get
that's the
that
reason why
tail,
Froggy's been kind of running away, because he's been trying to... the Chaos's tail is kind of fused with him, and he... and the tail is kind of possessing him to want to go back to Chaos's main body. And so there we go. Chaos is now complete once again. So, yeah. That's what I mean by this. Like, Froggy is involved in the plot. Froggy is a main part of the plot. Big has nothing to do with it. He's just there because he wants to save his buddy. Like that.
gotta go.
And he's just watching all this going, the fuck's going on?
I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
So, he's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back. Watch me.
I like this. Sonic says, "I'm getting back, just watch me." And Big's like, "Fuck you, dude, I'm gonna fish." I'm gonna get my...
Apple, Froggy. Don't worry. We'll
Yes,
get you
he's
back.
like, yeah, I'm gonna get involved. Because I have my fishing rod, so fuck you. But yeah. So yeah, Big the Cat is the final boss against Chaos 6. Which, by the way, even though Chaos 6 is like the second strongest form, the fact that he loses to Big kind of makes him pathetic. Because here's how it works. Ow! So, when the black mark, that black pentagon, kind of hexagon kind of pops up, you aim the lure for it, and there you go. That's it. You immediately get him back. Yeah. So in order to maximize the amount of points you get here, you have to collect every single ring, not get hit, and catch him really fast. So, yeah.
Go on and get out of here. I'll do the rest.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
And Big's like none the wiser. He's like,
Time to get a
I
move
wonder who that
on.
blue guy was. I wonder who both of those blue guys were. He's just kind of a fucking oblivious.
Huh?
It's like a dense anime protagonist. Alright.
I don't know the first thing about it. Oh, well,
I don't know if I find
we
this
can
funny.
try anyway.
Big's like, I don't know anything about this plane. I don't know if I can even fit inside it. Fuck it. I'm gonna try. And yeah, somehow Big, with no flight experience, is able to get is able to use Tails' ship and fly off the exploding egg carrier. All right. So like I said, it's just there's some parts of this where I'm like, this is just fucking absurd, and it's kind of funny, but it doesn't negate the rest of it, which is absolute fucking trash. And now we get a little bit of a montage of Big being all happy with Froggy again. It's kind of funny as well because we've still got one more story to go. We've still got the last story to go. Chaos is still at large, Eggman's still being a prick, and Big is just like, yay, I'm back with my buddy, and I get to go fishing again. It's like, oh my god. I'm dancing and having a good time while the world might still be destroyed by chaos. I guess they had to kind of show, because it kind of seemed like Froggy didn't want to go back to Big, so I guess they had to have this montage to show, yeah, Froggy actually does like him, so. But yeah, that's it for this part. It's fucking done. Big the Cat is done. Join me for next part. Next part is the final part. Is the final last story, the Supersonics battle against Chaos. So yeah, see you next time.